This recording of Finding Your Powers is brought to you by the Carter Hughes Knowledge Institute.
Do you remember those desks that we used to have in the first grade? Remember those? Where, the seat was attached to the table, right? Do you think you can still fit in one of those desks as an adult? Of course not. But what we need to pay attention to is that those desks were made small for a reason, right? To tell the students that, hey, you can only be here for a limited amount of time. Then you have to move on, right? We have to keep growing. We have to keep expanding. And if you don't move on, things are going to get very uncomfortable for you. And life kind of works the same way. We have to keep growing. We have to keep expanding. And when you stop growing and when we stop expanding, things tend to get a little uncomfortable, right? If you're in that role for a few years, it probably doesn't fit you comfortably anymore. We have to keep growing. We have to keep expanding. And that's not just for us human. That's for all forms of life, right? We are a form of life. So we have to keep growing and we have to keep expanding. You can't crawl forever, right? After a certain point, if you don't walk, hey man, you got to get out of here. Right? We don't know what to do with it, but you got to get on out of here. Imagine what life would be like if you chose not to learn any new skills and you chose not to add any new skills for 5 years. What if you chose to extend that out to a 10-year period, right? What would life look like? Not good. Just like that first grade desk. Things get more and more uncomfortable the more time passes. And that's the way life is for all living organisms. In order for you to help us all, you have to keep growing and you have to keep expanding. That's what you were born to do. If you are willing to be the student, then you are destined to become the leader. Remember those 4 wheels of drive and use them to make sure you remain ambitious. If you tried to stay in the first grade forever, that desk is going to start, hurting your ribs, and after a while it's going to damage your back. And they make it that way for a reason. You are stronger than you think you are. So you have to keep growing and you have to keep expanding. Believe it or not, that is the natural progression of you. Have an incredible day.